What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages? JD here with the next episode of JD Plays Ark Survival Evolved. And we're on the boat that we started working on the other day. And all I've really done is I've added some ramps onto the back to make it where we can get out of the deep water. I've added the stone foundations in place of the thatch foundations. And I've built most of the stuff we're going to be using. So I've gone ahead and I've added a smithy, a furnace, and a bed to the raft so that I can work off of it. You know, last time my axe broke and I couldn't repair it on the spot. I had to go back to the base. So I've added these things here. So we basically already have a mobile base, but we are exposed, and that's a bad thing. Now, I've actually already done my boat build once, and I was making the episode for you guys, and it took an hour and a half for me to finish it. And I was like, oh, that's bad. I'm not gonna do that to good old people of YouTube. We're gonna cut it down. We're gonna do it a little differently. And I also decided that I wasn't really happy with the one that I chose to go with to begin with. So in most situations, I would build the base boat first because I'm on a server and I need a mobile base. But I'm on a server. I'm not on a multiplayer server this time. Instead I'm on a single player server, so I don't need the mobile base as much as I could use something like a mobile trapping platform for trapping dinos and taming them. So a taming boat is what we're going to go after first. A trapping and taming boat. So I've got quite a few of the pieces already ready to go, sitting in here. A lot of the walls and doorways and things of that nature. And we're going to start slapping some stuff together here in just a minute. But we do have a few more things to do to actually have this, ready to go. So first off, I need to get some of my stuff out of my smithy. And we need to get a thatch ceiling. Now, I went and confirmed that the boat expansion trick is supposed to still work. There was even an official message from the game creator that they reverted their boat fixes, and you would be able to continue to do the boat expansion through the methods we've always used with thatch ceilings and whatnot. But I have still yet to be able to accomplish that. I don't know if I am doing something wrong with how we've always done it. I don't know if it's the current level I have lowered my foundations to. It's how I've always done it in the past, and it's always worked. It's still not working for me with vanilla pieces. I'll explore that on a vanilla server later, but for now, it works for, Structures Plus, and so I'm going to continue to make use of it via Structures Plus. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to expand it the Structures Plus method way, and that's with a wall, a ceiling, a wall, because they'll all hook together, right? And then from there, we can actually slap on our foundation. So I've got some foundations made right here. And we can just attach that to the wall. And it snaps right into place where we want it. So we can pick up this door frame, pick up this ceiling, and we'll just do this all the way down right quick. Won't take but a minute. So what would be really nice is if I could just snap that to that. But that's unfortunately not going to happen. So we will go 0, 9, 8, 4. And then pick everything up again. 9, 0, 4. And one more time. Now, this is not, I'm going to kind of wing this taming boat because I'm kind of changing up the method that I usually use to build this taming boat. I want to see if I can build one that's a little smaller, a little cheaper maybe to build than some of the ones I've built in the past, but still just as effective. This particular raft that we're going to build is not going to be meant for like T-Rex taming, but more for things like Argentavis and things of that nature. That's what we would be aiming for. So I've got an S Plus stone gateway. Now, one of the beautiful things about S Plus stone gateways is that unlike your standard dino gateways and behemoth gates and stuff, you don't need fence foundations to snap them. But they do not like to snap. They like to snap in the middle of two foundations. They don't like to snap on the edges. It doesn't work really well to get them on the edge. We're gonna pull our boat over to the shore, and I'm working off this usual cove that I like to work in. Oh, that might have something to do with why I forgot that I was in K camera mode. Let me make sure that I wasn't just being silly just now, because K camera mode, nothing likes to snap to the edge. Yeah, so I'm in the correct mode now, and it still doesn't really want to snap where I want it to. Could I get it to snap on there? With enough work, I could probably, by swimming out here and whatnot. But do I really want to mess with that all that much? I don't think so. That's interesting. It is now this is nice actually. Does this work from this view? I might could actually do it from this view. Right where I want it actually. So K camera is an interesting way to place things. And with S Plus it's a little less risky, because if you place it incorrectly, you could always just pick it up, right? So with K camera I can get down here and I can actually kind of take a look. And what I mean by K camera is you just hit K on your keyboard and it puts you in a different camera mode where you can look at exactly what you're doing. So if I take some steps over here and pull this back like so, that's actually snapped pretty nicely to where I want it. There is an easier way with S Plus. I could just extend a foundation off the front and it would snap perfect, but it's pretty good. I'm going to go with it actually. I like where that lined up, to be honest. Now, because it's S Plus, I can pick it up, and just to show you what I meant by it snapping, if I put this here and this here and this here, I should have an additional thatch foundation right here. We'll attach that right there. Let's pick everything up. We got to be careful because these danged birds are everywhere that I'm at, and they just continue to try to rob me, and they're so frigging annoying. I hate them. And what we would want is we want that going on right there, and now it snapped. I know it snapped, okay? Now which way it's going to turn, you know, it's kind of a gamble there, but that's okay. I know that that is perfectly aligned right now. I can pick up this thatch foundation now, and the gate stays. No problem. Now, it's at your discretion which side of the gate you want in. I'm kind of happy with how it's sitting right now. So let's grab our gate. That's our gateway. Gate. What do I do with it? Oh, it's on my bar. All right, so toss this bad boy in, and we can see how it's going to work. It's going to open. What if I'm on this side? Okay, it's going to open. Cool. All right. So there's step one. Now, we don't want dinos to be able to get out of there and get to the area that's going to be our base, which is where I'm standing right now. So let's go ahead and put down some walls. And we want those walls. I think I want the walls to be over there, but not. See how this one's, I don't want it to face in. I want it to face out. Like that. I still want it to be right up against this. That's good. But I want it to be on this side. I want to snap into this foundation. So right there. Make sure we keep these nice and aligned where there's no gaps in our walls, because that would be bad if we had a gap. And then let's go ahead and put the final one right here. Like so. All right, and then we're going to need a doorway. And we're going to need a couple of doorways, actually. We're actually going to be using a lot of doorways, if you want me to be perfectly honest with you. All right, and that's all lined up. There's no gaps in our walls right now, right? There's no cracks. Everything's the same height. That's good. We want our doorway to get off of our boat right here. And then we'll put another wall up right here. Okay, there's that. We can go ahead and start getting our other walls around the boat right quick. And I'm thinking about removing this particular foundation right here. I think I'm going to actually. So let's go ahead and let's scoop that up. No, oh, that's the original one. Okay, that actually that's not an S plus. I'm okay. I didn't use an S plus there. Cool. I'm not sure why I didn't, but that's fine. All right, so let's put this here. Actually, no, let's pick that up. Pick that up. Pick that up. Let's do, so I've got a bunch of these, that will be a left. Let's grab a left leaning stone wall right here. And let's get a sloped roof. Now, before I actually put that in place, I've got some other stuff that I want to do, so I will, let's actually put that back and come back to that in a minute. All right. Now, what I want to have over here on this other side is literally the exact same setup. So let's very quickly 0, 9, hang out. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, that's okay. I don't want to pick up the stone foundation, but I do want to pick up the ramp for now. Okay, so let's go 0. Now 9. It was telling me over here that it couldn't reach out any further because of lack of foundation support. That's okay. We're going to work around that. 4. And it's going to tell me the same thing here, but not there. So there I'm okay. I can do it from right there. And so now somewhere I should have, yep, right there. Okay, let's pop that bed. Is it going to, there we go. That's what we wanted. And now I should be able to pick this guy up, pick this guy up, and this guy up. So now I want to make another dino gate right quick. For this, we need 320 stone, I think. And then what else do we need? Let's go up real quick. This is a stone structure right here. We're going to need 50 thatch and 70 wood. So this should get us done. Let's get that made. And then we need a actual, this is the gateway, then we need the gate for it. All right, let's drop all this stuff back out. Let's get these guys set up right quick. I think I put those away because I'm a genius. But you all knew I was a genius. By the way, if you've been enjoying the series, please share it, like it. If you haven't subbed yet, toss me a sub, dude. Help me out. I do this for you guys. Show some support. I would appreciate it a lot. All right, so we are now clamped on. Let's lock it in place. Beautiful. We got it going the exact same direction as that one. That's what I want. We should be able to pick this up now. And then we're going to throw on this. And there we go. We're off to a fantastical start. So what do we want on this side? Well, on this side, what I think I want to do is I want to use a bunch of these doorways. And the reason being is very few things can get out of these doorways. And on the bottom row, if I really want to, if I've got some doorways here, I can just put doors in them if I'm worried about things getting out. That's one way I can go about doing it, right? Or I could put windows. There's not much of a difference in their cost, really. There's a minor number of material difference in their cost. Let's not do doorways. Let's actually do windows. Let's grab a few of this stuff real quick. I picked up just a moment ago the I have not picked up the S Plus version, the Windows Ingram. I've gone up a few levels, like I said, and most of my level spending has gone into weight. There are a few exceptions. I did pick up, some sloped stuff. I did pick up the window pattern. I did not get S Plus. I'm going to go ahead and get the reinforced window covering, just because. We picked up the medium crop plot crossbow we got last time. I've actually got a crossbow on me now. I've built. There's the stone railing is something we're going to want eventually. Metal spikes maybe. Ballista tower maybe. Level 30. This is a big one. We definitely want this sickle. So I'm going to get this sickle. We're also definitely going to want the hatchery and the behemoth gate eventually. Now the hatchery is free. The behemoth gate is not. And I forget what this... There's some really good upcoming saddles. So I want to be smart about where I'm spending. But I am going to pick up the behemoth gate eventually. I just don't know if I'm going to pick it up quite yet. This metal sickle is kind of massive for gathering... what am I looking for? String. What's it called? Fiber. That's what I'm looking for. Fiber. All right, so let's get some walls made. So I know I need at least... Let's assume that on the edges... are these cheaper than walls? They are. So these are cheaper to make than walls. These are even cheaper than that. So these cost 30 stone, while these cost 35. These cost 12 thatch, so do these. These cost 16 wood, while these cost 18 wood. So we're talking a difference of 5 stone. But things can run out of these. Things can't run out of these, like smaller dinos. If I wanted to put a bunch of smaller dinos in there to knock out, they could get out of the doorway. They can't get out of the gates. So that's kind of, nice to me. So let's make at least 8. And we'll take these guys and we're going to start placing them down. So we'll place one here. And with these doors, the way they're auto opening, maybe I don't want it to auto open. Maybe I want it to auto close only. I can switch to manual and I can do these things. For now, with these on a trap, I absolutely do want them to automatically open and close because I am going to abuse the fact that that does it. I will change that when I decide the direction that I'm going to park to go after whatever I want to get into the trap. So with this setup like so, I'm actually going to take the next series of walls and put them here on top. You'll see why soon. And then on this side over here, now that we have that lower area where we're using windows on it, we can come back with the door frames, which are a little bit cheaper, right? And I could have done this up there too. I just like that better. But we can come back with these like so and put these here instead. And they are a little cheaper, so you know, getting them to cover the rest is not too big of a deal. Because let's be frugal, right? Let's be smart with our moonies. Let's see. I've still got 3 regular walls. So why don't we... Am I going to need regular walls anywhere else? I am, potentially. But... yeah, let's do it like that. All right, so I'm going to pick this guy up. Stop making all this noise. We'll put one here. And we'll put one here. And then we'll put this guy here. And another guy just like him right here. Now for the rest of this, I could go with just walls. It's not as cheap, but it does look a little bit better. And I think that's the route I'm going to go. There's those 3. And then we need 4 more to go across there. And we're going to run out of material as we do this. And that's okay. We can always get more material, right? What am I out of is the question. I'm out of stone. All right, do I have more stone? All right, we got a bit more. We got enough to, looks like, finish the walls here. There's this, and there's this. Beautiful. Okay, so now we've got this taming pin that we could get things in, and they can't really get out, right? Unless they can fly. And if they could fly right out the top, and that's not good. We don't want that to happen, so let's get some ceilings put on it. Now, the problem is that I'm using my ceilings for this actual portion of the base, but that's okay. We can make more of that. Now look, we're going to run into an issue right here. We can't put a ceiling up there. That's bad. I'm not sure if this works with S Plus the way it does with default, but with the default, as long as the gate's not there, I can usually place it. Doesn't look like that's going to work. All right, if I pick this up, this stone gateway, and I put it down, can I still get things done the way I want to? Let's get my Dino gateway back up, and I bring it back. Okay, let's try doing it. Let's see, 0 there, and 9 there, and where's my other wall? Oh, it's right there. 4 there, 8. Come on. There it is. There it is. There it is. Right there. Come on. Oh no, we lost the foundation. The game just killed us. Like it was like, nope, you are abusing me. I'm not going to let you do that. And it shot us in the face. That can happen. And it sucks when it happens, but it's definitely a thing. What's going on here? Why is it not letting me up my ramp? Wow, that stings having that happen right there. Of course, we recovered half of the materials from it, but that doesn't make it sting any less. So we're going to have to swing over here and get some stone right quick to repair that. Not that big of a deal, but annoying nonetheless. Because it slows us down, right? All right. See if we can get this corrected here. What do we need? We need a stone foundation, right? What else am I missing? Wood. Fortunately, there's usually some back here. It looks like there is not any right now, though. We'll go see if we have any on the boat. So we could go ahead and actually, yeah, I'm actually going to do what I was about to say. Cool, that's going to work out. We're going to actually finish the main frame that would be the housing for ourselves before we get too wild on finishing the cage up. The cage is technically functional in its current state, if you really want me to break it down. The reason for that is because we don't have to have a ceiling to capture every kind of dino. We only need the ceiling on this portion if we want to go after flying dinos, right? So what we can do right here, hopefully, is I can just slide this into place where that one was supposed to go. That'd be nice, right? Which is right there, if it'll let me. The boat's in a bad position, it looks like. You got to be careful when building on the beaches. It's really annoying. Can I do it from right here? Oh. Yeah. All right, so let's apply our levels, by the way. We've got 2 of them. We're probably getting close to a third. Over 400 pounds of carry weight for the beautiful wind. What saddles did that open up for us real quick? Let's look. Because I know there were a couple of saddles coming up. We're up to 33. We've got the Diplodocus. There's the big one. Mammoths. I may skip Stegos and go straight from mammoths. That's pretty awesome. That's what I thought this was going to be, and that's what I was really hoping for. We're going to pick that up because a mammoth is even better than a stego at what I was going to get a stego for. That's for berry picking. Mammoths are just really good in general, to be perfectly honest with you. They are excellent at doing quite a few jobs. They far outclass stegos. I haven't really been too dependent upon dinos yet. Their time is coming, I promise. I love dinos as much as anybody. That's why I love Ark, but yeah. Okay, so we're not going to be able to put the roof on right there where I'm hoping. So we're going to have to kind of make some changes here to this. What am I going to do to get up there? Let's pick... I don't want to pick that stuff up. Let's use a ramp. Ramp will work. Ramp will get me to where I need to be, right? Ramp. Let's get this ceiling. Pick the ceiling up. There we go. So I'm probably going to have to go up one more layer when I decide to put the actual ceiling on. Yeah, because see, this is not being blocked by any of this. It's being blocked solely by... Now, hold on. I want to check one thing. Yeah, okay. If I were not snapping this in place, it might have a better chance of the ceiling snapping in. With vanilla dino gates, I know that you can clip a ceiling through them right there, but that's okay. We can get by without that. Now, this is the part that I'm kind of sketchy about. Let's see if this works. Oh, it did. I am impressed. Oh, but that's not going to. Why? What's keeping me from snapping that? I wonder. Is it... Will it snap if I do the trick? If I do... I think it's the dang gateway again. So it literally is the S Plus gateway that's causing me this frustration right now. That's okay. It's okay. It's not that big a deal. What did I do with that other one? Right here. So this is the fun part about, well, hello, about playing with raft building, because, you know, raft building in the art form that it is was never really 100% planned and intended to work the way that it does. I don't understand what's happening with this. This makes literally no sense. We'll just do it that way. It's fine. That. And we'll put this guy there. Okay, and we will put this guy there. Okay. Pick up that ceiling. Only one stone foundation was harmed in the making of this gate thus far. Okay, we'll back it on up. Do your thing. We got it the wrong way. Let's try to flip it. There's probably a better way to do that than what I'm doing, and if you know it, feel free to tell me and tell the others that are watching this video. I just kind of continue to do it until it gets the direction that I want it to face. I like having more of the face showing inside and less of it showing outside. I don't know what is actually supposed to be front and back. Okay, there's that. All right, so our gate's up. This can now be used right now to trap a mammoth, okay? But right now we are exposed, and that's bad. That's one of the things that one of the first things we want to get done with our raft is get ourselves out of being exposed. And the reason for that is if we're not exposed, then we can't be attacked. So what I want to do is I'm going to come right here, like there. And I want to start placing my ceilings. And what I want to do is I want to try to make sure that my ceilings line up on these wooden slats across here. Okay, so let's put one right there. Beautiful. And now we can just take these and go back across right here. And I may, at a later time, improve my layout for this area that we're in right now. This area being, you know, more or less what I'm going to consider the living quarters. But for now, this is going to do what we need it to do. So I think I've already got the slope that I need, or I had it. I may have put it away in here. Yeah, we want one of these, and we want, I don't need 9 of those anymore. That's interesting. I need to decide what I'm going to do with those. All right, so we're going to put one right there. Okay, maybe not. Okay, yeah, I know I want you there. Okay, cool. And then we're just going to come across with slanted ceilings. And look, we're now getting a home bonus. And it's that easy, and we're good. We're now completely enclosed in here. And same thing, we have an enclosure to get into the pen, right? So what I don't want to have happen though is dinos can actually bite through that pin and in here. So we don't want anything of high value being against this wall because they can chew through it. You want things that are going to kind of, oh no, I screwed up when I demolished that. I should have picked that up. That's okay. Those are not too expensive to make, fortunately. Don't be a JD, guys. Let's transfer all this stuff in. All right, so let's place our smithy somewhere a little more appropriate real quick. I'm going to move the smithy right up here, right up under this ramp. This looks like a good spot. So there's my smithy. All right, I've got a few other items in here, right? I've got a preserving bin. It'd be nice if you could actually set the mortar and pestle on top of the smithy. That would be awesome. But what you can do is just put it like right back here in the corner, right next to it, and it's really kind of out of the way now. With the preserving bin, you can slide it up under here, but you have to be careful because if you do it wrong, it will stick out of the edge. It'll clip through this and stick out. We do not want that to stick out. And we definitely do not want dinos to be able to attack your preserving bin because with the preserving bin, it will, how do I put it? They break easily, and you're going to probably be storing a lot of things that are of high value in your preserving bin, okay? So let's see if we're clipping through anywhere. Wait, we can still go a long ways back actually with this. Take a look. Much better. Much better. All right, so we've got a preserving bin. We can now preserve all of our, foods, our perishable goods, including things like organic polymer, I think. I don't remember on that one or not. Could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. So that's stored now. That's good. And if you noticed, I've kept enough ore on me. Unfortunately, I just broke down my forge. What am I lacking? Stone. I need 15 stone. But I have enough ore on me to be able to fully replace my tools if I need them. That's an important thing because we don't want to have to go back to base every time we need to do some tool repairs. So this is basically at a state of being done, to be honest. Now, what we add in from this point forward is going to be things that are more amenities, right? Quality of life improvements. And of course, we're probably going to want to get some walls. I think if we go up one more tier with walls, we can slap a roof on there. And then this becomes not only good for trapping things like mammoths, but good for trapping things like argents. And trapping argents is going to be definitely one of our goals. Argents are definitely one of the dinos we are going to want a trapping facility for. Argents are very annoying depending on how you try to go about, you know, capturing them. So now I can smelt metal, I can repair tools, I've got 300 slots of storage, I've got the ability to make narcotics on the fly, I've got the ability to preserve foods and things. What would be our next step? Well, let's look at our... I would like a way to get onto our roof. We've got one if we come in from the front, right? So let's park the boat a little differently for a second here. So let's say I've trapped something and it's inside of the cage. I only have one exit for the boat right now. It's out of the back, which is a little bit annoying. I technically have another one. So I can get up here from right here, and I can get in here and I can start shooting down and trying to knock my prey unconscious. What I probably should do though is take out one of these edge walls right here and replace maybe this wall of mine. So let's pick up this stone wall. And we're probably not going to be shooting in from here, so let's pick up this window. Let's replace the wall where the window was. And now we can put this window inside so that at least from that spot, and I'll probably will replace the other one as well, this one that's further up this way. I'll probably put a window there as well, because now I can actually shoot into the room and attack as I need to from right here, right? And that's in my opinion a little bit better. That is not where I want that. It's not attaching correctly. Where I want it is on that flipped there. That's how I want it. Okay, perfect. So now I can see in the room. So if I go ahead and pop this one out as well. Let's move our bed. Where do I want to move my bed to? I think let's put the bed right back here. Right by the back door. The bed's nice because you can walk through it, right? It doesn't matter. I want to make sure that it's not sticking out of that wall though, because if anything can hit it, they can destroy it. I don't want my bed getting destroyed. That'd be bad. Hey look, wood. And I realize that we're just over the 33-minute marker and our trap is done. I don't know that I'm going to get a chance to really use it during this episode. Maybe. We'll see. All right. So just the same as I have a ramp right here, I think I want to put a ramp back here. Actually, I want to have 2 ramps back here so that I can get dinos off and on in here, because this doubles as more than just a trap. It's also a transport. And I don't know why this is acting like this. This is very odd. It shouldn't be acting. It should not be behaving like that. Let's put it that way. Oh, I did not even do what I went out there to do. I should have another ramp right here. Thank you. So with that ramp being moved, right, or being attached, it might be better if I move my door over, I think. Maybe I can snap these lower or something, because these are not doing a very fantastical job. Let me pick this up. And let's pick this up. Pick this up. Okay, let's put this and this back on here. Okay, so let's put this right there, and just a wall right there. And we can have that right there. Beautiful. Okay, let's pick up the ramp. I wonder if I switch those to stairs, if it'll have a little easier time climbing. So it's definitely trying to snap to a different spot there. That's very odd. See, this ramp is a little bit higher than these are. That is interesting. Okay, what if I switch you to stairs? Does it work better if it's the stairs? Not really. Either way. So we can now come up and down pretty easily. Alright, now there's one other spot over there that I wanted to get a window for. So do I have windows that I can grab? So I know I want to have at least, you know, the ability to shoot in here and here. Okay. Does this one really give me much visual? Not anywhere that I really don't already have. Really? There we go. All right. So let's strap that bad mamma jamma down. Think that's right? Yeah, that's right. Good. Now this little edge coming through, things can stand on that, so be aware of that. And at this point, I think we want to set this to, we're going to set this one to manual. Or actually, I'm probably going to set it to auto close. This one back here is kind of interesting, but I'm going to leave it the way, I'm also going to leave it on auto close because I don't want to get a dino trapped in here and then be like, oh, derp-de-der, and accidentally let it loose again. You know what I mean? Let's see, what can we do right now to make this a little bit better? Now, I want to know, how much do I have? I have almost enough to do 2 of those, which would let me test out the roofs at least. That might be worthwhile. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Let's make 2 of these. I just need to hit this stone up right quick and I can make a second one. Hey, another level. Love it. We're leveling fast now, and that's what happens. Once you get to where you're starting to build with stone, the levels, they kind of start rolling really quick at that point. Okay, so let's see. Can we get a ceiling on there? On the inside is what we want to know. We can. So right now, I can attach a ceiling right there. And that will seal this up where things cannot fly out. Now, if that ceiling isn't really going to do us any good, but proof of concept that we're going to be able to get this done the rest of the way. We could go with wood. There's not a lot that we've got to worry about right now flying wise that a wooden ceiling wouldn't be enough to hold in place. And I may consider doing that. So we're at almost 40 minutes. I am ready to be, you know, to call this. Ooh, I did not think about that. I can actually access the raft through the wall right there and just jump into the control seat. That's kind of sick. Okay. So let's kind of show off the advantage of being in the enclosure. Now, our view is not quite as beautiful because we've got this big trap, you know, right beside us, but we're going to be able to see what's going on with our dinos as we do this. And that's kind of cool. So one advantage of the enclosure is obviously I'm now getting a housing buff. So if I'm getting, you know, bad temperature, bad, you know, it's too hot, it's too cold, I do not get as affected by that as much anymore. This will be an interesting, fun little test for it. And I probably should actually make a couple more ramps because that or move the rear ramps to the front, but this will work just the same. Let's spin this bad mamma jamma around. There we go. All right. So here's what we're going to do. There's nothing really super aggressive right here, but I am about to piss off a herd of trikes. What level are these trikes? Because this could come back to bite me really bad. What level are you? You're 90. Ouch. 140. Wow. And a 10. I'd like to get that 10 alone. That'd be pretty awesome if we could just get the 10. What is the 90? It's a female. Okay. Alright, well, you know, why not? Poof. Here comes at least one trike, if not the whole herd. Looks like the whole herd. So come on in, big girl. Any one of you will do. And what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of stand to the side, wait for him to come in, and boop, we're going to go in here. We're going to take her off this direction. Ow. She is attacking pieces of the base now, as are the others. So what we can do, I got hit by that one, is I can sit right in here now and I can shoot her. Now I didn't get my door closed, so she's able to run off of the boat right now. But from right here, oh, she got me. They can't hit you through the walls. If you can hit them, they can hit you. But that's why we have a bed, right? So we can respawn at the bed. They're still pissed. They're still attacking. That's okay. We're going to take everything. Beautiful. And we're just going to sit here and we're going to shoot. Now, optimally, what I would like to do is be able to close that gate with just her in it. And right now I'm killing her, but if I had trank arrows, I could just knock her unconscious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one off in the distance. There's a Spino over here. I'm going to see if we can get rid of one of them. And they do a bit of damage to the stone, but not nearly as much as they do like to wood. If you do have somebody sitting on a ramp like this, that can be hard to get rid of them. But I'm hoping I can get this Spino to come over here and attack these. The Spino will shred through wood, by the way. Just be aware. And we have to be careful about going in the really deep water because there's whales. And the whale will smash us. Is that Spino bloody? He is. That Spino's been fighting something. And it's literally running from something. I don't know what. I want that Spino to attack that trike. And we don't even have a trike in the cage anymore. We bumped that one out. So literally I've got one trike now and he's hung on my ramp. That's hilarious. There's one trike attacking and he's hung on the ramp. So another way that we can try to push them off, and the way we pushed that one out of the cage was by using the beach. I need to find like a rock or something and I can drag this one off too. There's a rock over there. Let's see if we can push him off with this rock. The problem is he's behind my door, and my door is literally right behind the driver's seat. And because they're aligned, I can never push anything off that because the raft is like a 3x3, but the center block where you're sitting is solid. Its physics doesn't allow anything to pass through it. But right here, this does. See, that's just bugged. He's like literally stuck on the ramp now. Hey, a Dilo. A dead Dilo. I have to be careful right here. Also, because there's fish in this water that can kill me. Like that right there. That will kill me. That's a Spino. Now I can sit here and shoot this trike through the wall. It will eventually die. It will take a long time. Yay, we got him off. Okay, so now we've got one coming right here. Can we position ourselves well enough to intercept this guy? I don't know. Let's try it. It didn't work. All right, let's get our other ramp out again. Hang on. So I kind of screwed up by attacking a pack of them. And I didn't really leave myself a good way to... I may need to move my door to get off and on. Because that may have not been a very bright decision. So now he's now hung again. Either way, I could actually kill him though, because of where it's sitting. So I can come out here and start shooting it in the butt. Well, I should be able to. This is weird. It's behaving very oddly right now. And I don't even know what it's actually attacking. Because my door is fully. All my foundations are full. It may be beating up the ramps. I mean, this one's damaged, that's for sure. Yeah, they're attacking the ramps is what they're attacking. Okay, that's cool. Alright, she's on, or he's on. There we go. We got the door closed, so the male is now actually literally trapped. So if I had trank darts right now, I could trank that male down and capture myself a 140 trike. What I'm going to try to do is get rid of this dude now and all of his annoyance. Maybe go try to feed him to a Spino or something here. Or get him to hit the Spino by accident or something like that. And this is taking a lot longer than anticipated, but at least this is fun. We picked up a turtle on the way. Oh, the Spino is fighting these turtles. He's getting mauled by turtles. That's what we've got going on here. And we've now intercepted another trike. We're just picking up dinos left and right. There goes the ramp. He's off because he destroyed my ramp on me. And ramps, they're not that expensive. If I built that ramp out of stone, he couldn't have demolished it. But it is interesting how he got stuck on the ramp. So we now have a captured trike in our cage here, in our pen. Let's take it somewhere and kill it. This is not a very good demonstration, but it's been a long time since I've done this, so I'm pretty rusty to be honest. But let's assume, you know, that was a mammoth or whatever. Once you get it captured and you kind of get in practice, and I could use a bigger pen, that would also help. What you don't want to do is you don't want to push them out of the cage. So you want to pay attention to where you're driving. And I want to go to deep water so that it's easier for me to deal with him without anything being able to, you know, come and harass the boat. It might even be worthwhile for me to put ramps off the front end of the boat so that when I'm doing things, I can run up the ramp to get onto the ceiling. In fact, I'm probably going to do that. Do I have enough stuff to build a ramp? I need some wood. Do I have wood on me? I am going to have to consider raising the level of the ceilings because every time I come off of the controls of the ship right now, I'm looking through the roof. So now he can't do a whole lot. He can come over to this window and try to attack me, but I can just move to another vantage point and continue to shoot him. And that's part of the reason that I want to kind of keep it small. Large has its advantages, obviously, but so does small because I can just sit back here and unload arrows into him. And I'm safe. Technically, I can just about melee him, to be honest. Not quite, but just about. And when trikes turn horizontal like that, they tend to get themselves stuck, by the way. 420 weight. Woot! Let's get this guy killed and we'll call it a day. Oh man, I'm running low on arrows. Will we win? That is the question. He's trying to run away. He's like, yo, I don't want any part of this. I'm like, yo, you're what's for dinner. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Do I have any material for arrows? I do. I have the material for arrows. Craft them all, baby. Craft 49 arrows. We're going deep. Alright, we can continue to fire while it's crafting. Look at that lovely blood. Ah, bad shot. He defended it. Boom. That's a dead dino. And now we can harvest the dead dino for all of his goodies. Hide, meat, keratin, the whole 9 yards. Delicious. Nice and safe. It was a little bit hectic, but, you know, I went about it wrong. I'm just, you know, just to be perfectly honest about it. I went about it wrong. Like I said, this probably needs to be moved for one thing. So let's pick this up. I don't really even need this anymore because I can store 99.9% of my stuff in the box. But you see how I keep poking my head through here? That's not, it's kind of annoying. That's usually why I build these things 2 stories high. And I'm probably going to go ahead and build it 2 stories high because if I raise the level of the roof in here and I give myself kind of a little platform to stand on in front of these 2 windows with ladders, I can just go between them and attack them without ever having to exit the boat. So that's probably going to be something I'll look into doing. Look right here. What is this? This is something I've wanted to kill for a while, right? That's that alpha raptor. Maybe I'll kill that prior to the next episode. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be worth a lot of experience if I do. Man, it's not. We're not quite at an hour. I could go for it. Let's do it. Let's go for the kill on Captain Snuggly Pants over here, the alpha raptor. This is beached. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to shoot the raptor from right here. Bam, got him. Again. That's 3 shots. He's bugged on that. Hi. Hi, Dilo. Okay, apparently a 85 Dilo pretty much just Shrek'd me, and that's okay because we have a bed, right? We're just gonna respawn at that simple bed. That Dilo ate me fast. So he's eating, and I don't know if he's actually eating or not. Because if it's actually counting towards him eating every time he bites right there, he's gaining HP back every time he bites. And that kind of sucks. Please don't step in. Hi, Raptor. I mean, Dilo. Hi. Pretty girl. Show your face in this window right here again. Oh, I missed. There's a Pegomastix. Stole some flint from me, son of a bastard. Alright, where's this alpha? I have a feeling this is a bad idea, by the way. Oh, I got a Pegomastix eggs. Haha. Alright, this is probably going to get me killed. But you know what? We're going to go for it. It's an hour-long episode anyways. We got a taming boat. We might as well end it by attacking a alpha raptor. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Alright, I'm dying to a Pegomastix right now. So if we don't get back in the boat, we're definitely going to die. I hate those Pegomastix so much. Alright, we're going to call it good there, guys. I'm just asking to die again right now. So if you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more like it, click that subscribe button. I can't cook in here yet because I haven't set up cooking. I haven't put a campfire in. So we're going to be subjected to eating some... I don't want to really eat that dilo egg. Let's eat berries. Anyways, if you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more like it, click the subscribe button. Let me know how I'm doing. Leave me a comment. Share it with your friends and all that good stuff. If you got any questions about how I did the boat or how I did anything, let me know. I'm going to look into what's going on with the vanilla boat building and why that didn't work when we attempted it, because by everything that I've read, it should be working. There's no reason that it shouldn't. Even in terms of responses from devs from when they removed the ability to do that and from when they put it back in, show that that should be a doable thing. I am going to try to go ahead and get this guy captured, and when I do, I'll record it for you guys. Be good to one another, and I'll see you all next time. Laters.